On a tree trader, charts lit, wrist tight, inside bars only. Let's work.
I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk a fine, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Wake up pre-market, NY session on. Levels from the overnight, buyers ready drawn. Inside bar forming, volume going quiet. That's the market talking, telling me be patient. AQ moving fast, ES play it smooth. YM respect the highs, let the candle choose. Prop firm rules, yeah we play it right. One trade a day, still we done by noon. No gambling, this chestnut dice. RR clean, that's the pine tree life. They chasing candles, I'm chilling in the zone, waiting on the break, then I'm gone. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk to find, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Yeah, funded to live, that's a different feel. Trade, they take profit, apex on a deal. Evaluation passed, now it's payout talk. While they blowing accounts, we taking walks. Inside bar at key high, that's pressure building. Yeah, break off the range, yeah, that's conviction. Yeah, no indicators clutter in my sight. Just price action, break off structure, candlelight. Chat yelling long, I mute that noise. Market don't care about opinions, boy. One clean setup, that's all I need. Small losses, big wins, consistency. Slow grind, fast life. Charts don't lie, cut losses quick, let winners ride. Funded accounts, yeah that's the plan. Sidebar break, execute it. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. Pine tree trader, yeah we build on rules. Price action only, that's the tool. From sin to payout, yeah we stay clean. Inside the pines, that's the thing.
Yo, what is up? What's up? What's up? DL Smith, Tony Gold, Ayo Kato, Trader Mose, Miss K, what is up? Real Robot, Ryan Wiggins. You need me to say my eat your eval? I got wrecked today. Yeah, a lot of people did. Sandy Bramer, what's up? Rage GT, Russell, what's up? Real Robot. Yeah, massive pump at the end of the day, right? Crazy. What was that, like a 300-point candle? Something like that? Yeah, 325 points. Nuts. Zero. Hit an $885 inside bar banger. 1015 was Was in it for 29 minutes. Patience. Let's go. Congratulations, Rage. Made $150 in 2 seconds on one micro. Yeah, it was nuts. Wish I didn't head to the gym at 4 p.m. I wasn't even watching the market at all. I wasn't even watching. I just noticed when I hopped on. So I did pretty good today. Ended up nicely green on everything. And I think it's just because I only took a few trades. So here's my accounts. That's my accounts for today. This is Apex, Lucid, and Trade Day. So it's Apex, Lucid, and Trade Day are all on this trade syncer. So that's what I did today. But yeah, just, you know, about 300 on one account and on a few Lucid accounts, and then 550 on everything else. So not a bad day. This account, guys, remember this account from last night? This was the rapid plan that we were working on the eval, and I only needed a few more dollars to get it passed. Well, I passed it, and then I made $1,300 on it last night and a little today. So that's what we did on it. 23 trades. I was scalping. 1 minis. So scalping, made $1,300 on it. So this is a daily payout rapid account. So I got to get it over 2,100. That's the buffer. But that's what we did. So that's what we're looking to do again. Basically took 3 trades. I was scalping at the open on the Vinay fair value gap indicator. So I was scalping that, and then ended up taking a YM trade, which was right. Ended up taking a long. Basically off this Harami here. Ended up going long for some continuation. It almost stopped me out, but I got that continuation long on YM. And that's what we're doing. That's what we did. Astro, what's up? Russell, what's up? Stevie J, dumb money. Is it worth buying 3 intraday Apex PAs for $150 each just past the evals? I think so. The accounts I have are intraday because I ended up passing a few more evals today with Apex as well too. So, but yeah, the reason is because I don't like the daily loss limit when it comes to my evals. That's just flat out. So I'm still able to pass those accounts really quick. Liquid Skittle in the house. What's up, man? PA costs go up. What did I? It was like $100 to activate the ones that I just passed. So they were like $20 a piece for 50Ks and like $100 to activate. something like that. It's about under 150, like 130, under, I would say under 130 bucks for all-in costs on a 50K. It's right around there. DeMarcus, what is Trade Syncer? Oh, Trade Syncer is a copy trader that you can copy trade multiple prop firms with. I'll show you real quick. Yeah, this is the prop firm right here, or copy trader that you can copy trade. So this is all my accounts. You can see right here, Trade Days, Lucids, Apex, and they're all copy traded. And basically what I'm doing is I'm trading off from PA 200. So PA 200. So when I make a trades off that, then it copy trades to all these other accounts. So that's what we got going on. These are all my fundeds right now, minus this one. This is a funded here, rapid daily payout account. So yeah, it's Trade Syncer. I'll throw the link in the chat. There's the link. The link. Yeah, I'm with your daily loss on Apex and daily loss on Apex. Wish they brought it in the lock with the trade of it. Yeah, I know. Hey, Sherry in the house. Sherry in the house. Eric Lake in the house. What's up? Zest for a living. Kevin. So we're going higher in potential. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just stupid. I mean, this news-based market stuff is so hard to trade. You might be in a nice setup and all of a sudden, you know, it's barcoding for an hour, 2 hours, and then next thing you know, you get a 300-point pop. So just a reminder to keep those stop losses in place, right? It's just not financial advice, but, you know, having those in place. What's up, yo, Jim? Lance Briefcase. Can I use Trading View to place trades? Is it expensive, Trade Syncer? I have the Pro plan. It's about $100 a month. So I can copy trade, but they have different levels. So it depends on what you're trying to copy trade. Market's going to open up any minute. Can you use Trading View to place trades? I think so, DeMarcus. Downs. I've never used Trading View, so. Leonard in the house. Thank you so much for the sub. What's up, OG Mike? HR. Trader University. What was the after hours boner from? It had to have been some sort of news, right? It had to have been some sort of headline. I don't know what the headline was. I don't think there was any earnings, right? Must have been some sort of news. Continuation or reversal, Anthony? I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of a scalper, so I'll just look for an inside bar or outside bar or something to scalp off from. But I mean, obviously, some sort of bullish news. Now, last time we had bullish news, it tried to take it all back, but looking at the hourly, just very, very bullish still. We have not taken back the giant candle from the other morning, right? We haven't taken any of that back. But slowly we are pushing back up towards that 25,000. So it's kind of a mess. It's tough to trade this, to be honest with you. I mean, the reason why I was green is because I just took a few shots and I was done. Ceasefire, Amid. Potential ceasefire. Okay, see, there's big differences there. Yep. Yeah, TJP for sure. Rufio, what is up? Price action sucked all day. Yeah, I can imagine. Let me take a look here at the 5-minute chart. I haven't really... Like, I placed a few trades and I was done. I didn't have to stream for My Funded Futures this morning, so... I just used it to make some content. I put out a video earlier just about that Binet fair value gap indicator, but... Let's take a look at this chart here. I'm just kind of curious what was happening. Inside bars. First inside bar, very, very choppy. Did not work. Yeah, some of these inside bars worked pretty good. Others, not so much. Also, we'll look for ES inside bars as well on the 2-minute. But after that big move, it just chopped sideways. That's what I'm hoping is not going to happen tonight, and I suspect it might. Because anytime you have a giant move like that, you will just chop sideways for a while, which will make for really crappy trading. Take a look at gold. Yeah, gold also pops as well. I imagine oil dropped, right? Yeah. Big drop on oil. So I will be scalping on this account because it's intraday trailing drawdown, so I will scalp a lot. You know, taking my little shots. See money, take money, 100, 200 bucks, 300 bucks. If I see that, I'm going to take it. That kind of stuff. Until I get over that 2100. War's over. Don't believe the lies. I know, that's the thing. You never know. It'll be like, oh, well, ceasefire, and then someone will tweet something that, a rocket they just saw a rocket and the market's going to dump 200 points. It's who knows? It's crazy. It's just crazy. Wondering what Pine would look like with a beard. Well, I just got a nice haircut today. I just got a haircut. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's pretty good. Sports clips. Sports clips. I used to have kind of a beard with when I worked at the Postal Service. What's up? What's up, Myth? It's a very lumberjack looking beard. Loy, what's going on? 100, is that gold? Yeah, I was just looking at gold here. MGC gold here, popping higher. The main lumberjack beard design. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, gold pushing higher. Switch to the nasty NASDAQ here. We got some zero prints up above there. See if I can get tagged in at 38. Come on, just tag me in first. Oh no, come on. Don't be feeling those zero prints yet. Get some zero prints here at 50. Yeah, they just got filled. All right, I'm out of that. I'm not gonna. It's gonna go higher. I was trying to get in on the pullback here at that Vinay fair value gap, and it just didn't work there. So maybe I'll take the rejection here at 24,480. So that's what I'm gonna look for next. That's what I'm gonna look for next. Take a look at ES here. ES pushing higher, and gold pushing higher. 4,513 on the gold. Silver 71.72. 71.72. And oil sitting at 88.25. So that's where we're at with oil. Lost Penny, what's up? I'm still bullish. Long gold 4456, looking for 5 points. Nice. Bullish, but we doji candled out last minute. We'll carry plus my. Yeah. Barefoot greenback, OG Mike for sure. Good afternoon. The gap up on NASDAQ is a high probability short side. I'm seeing orders being stuck on the high time frame on the order flow. Well, man, check US 30. So I trade futures, but I can check the Dow. Where's my Dow? Here it is. I moved it. There's the Dow. Mess with my charts today. Let me see the price levels. Last trade price. Here we go. 46,762. That's where we're at on the Dow. All right, silver and gold ripping. Pump at the close will make Asia boring. I trades. I agree. We could just have that sideways action. Could have that sideways action. Maybe get a few scalps in. That'll be nice. Guys, last day for the My Funded Futures rapid plans, 97 bucks. If you haven't picked up any, if you haven't used your 2 codes, feel free to use code PINE. I'd appreciate it with My Funded Futures. Get these daily payouts. I'm working on one right now. This is a funded 1,300 bucks. This is what I did on day 1. Couldn't quite get it over, but that's all right. The goal is to get it over 2,100. That's when the trailing drawdown stops. That's the goal. Take profit trader. I should be able to take a. I should be able to pass. I think that account is, well, the account is passed. I think I just need to flip it one more day. Just need to flip it one more day. Now it's touching at 38. We left one single print up there. I don't like that. I want to see a little more than that. We have some to the downside too. We're at that 419 level. So the way I've been trying to play these lines here is on the fair value gaps is looking for the first touch after it makes the line. So after the first touch and then waiting for it to take off. Same with here. Like I would take this if it pushes up to 480.50. I would try that. Spread is a little wild too tonight. Spread's a little wild. I'm looking at the 5-minute here. 5 minutes just sitting right on that VWAP. So the Vinay fair value gap indicator has been working money on the 5-minute gold as well. It's been working really well. You see I came right down and touched it right here, 44.07, and then bounced. This is something I need to pay attention, a lot more attention to, especially during New York. All right, market's trying to push down here, 24,430. No trades yet. I'm going to be patient. I'm not going to be slinging them around like I usually do as much because I'm on this funded account. So I'm on this funded. But I'm not afraid to push that trigger. Push the button. Pull the trigger, I mean. Push the button. Orlando did my taxes today. I guess I made $95,000 at work. Last year, I have no idea. I have no clue where my money is. I know where it's at. Exactly. Yeah, you put a new roof on the CEOs of these prop firms' houses. They added a new addition to their house. All right, getting a little pullback here. Do we bounce here at 420? I'm willing to take a shot if we push down in here. And so I've been like looking for the scalps, and I'm just really just looking for like 5 points, 6 points. And that kind of depends on like, all right, tagged in there. Kind of depends on the market conditions as well. Not holding right now. Come on. One mini. We're back to entry here. Long from 420. Ooh, well, add in here at that second line. Market's pushing down. I'm trying to buy the dip here. Come on, get up there. I'm gonna take some off here. Taking some off, a little risk. Taking off some of that risk there. Got a little bit of drawdown there, about 500 bucks. Looking for it to come back and test that 26, that VWAP area. But right now, kind of putting in a bunch of little, get a fair value gap onto the downside as well. So point of resistance is right at that 420. So it printed 2 of those lines there. So if we can break up above that, that'll be nice. Currently even on this trade. Currently break even. Wow, look at the spread, guys. Slow liquidity. All right, I'm just gonna take this off. Up $60 and take it off right now. It's just it doesn't really want to pop up through there. It came down to this first line of support. It jumped a little bit and then it blasted through it, and then it came down to the second line. It went down through it, and then it started to pop back up. But then we put in this right at this level here, 21, little resistance line as well. So wanted to break out of this little zone here. So up $60. Not a great trade, you know, took a little heat. Could have at one point it was up about 180. This is a funded account too, so all right, back to the chat. What is up? I'm not paying attention to the chat when I'm in a trade like that. Not on the fundeds. Oh, let's see. Miss K, smash that like button. Thank you so much. Fed talking Stephen Rowe. It could be, yeah. I don't know. Is there Fed speeches tonight? P Long, what's going on? Digital Nukes, Dan Jones, M Stone. What is going on? What was the news after market? Just war stuff. Ceasefires. I added to a loser. I did. So that's something I've been trying to do when you have two of these support lines back to back. I'll add into it. If I have something like this, I'm obviously not going to do that, but yep. I'm allergic to minis. I know. I get rash with minis. You can sometimes win it back more than there's. Oh yeah, I mean, so there's different strategies as far as DCAing and stuff, but you know, it's not with this particular one. I have been doing a little bit of that, but it is dangerous. Now, if I size down to micros, I'd be much better off. But when I have these two consecutive lines, I've been trying. This is all very new to me. This is a very new scalping strategy that I've been trying. Let's take a look at the 5-minute here real quick. No inside buys on the 5-minute yet. So yeah, it's you know, it's kind of practicing in a way. And here's the thing: this is a funded account, but with no the way I look at funded accounts when there's no activation fee and it's an all-in cost is essentially it's costing you the same thing anyway. So it's like so when you have an eval that's say $100, there's not much difference between that and the funded. And that's something that I had to get over when I first started trading, is realizing that, you know, I would get super nervous when I got to a funded account, but you know, in reality is like it's still costing you the same money. You're not risking any more money. So it's one of those deals. I haven't gone full port on it yet, but there's still time. Corey the phone trader in the house. What's up? DCA gang, yeah. I am short. So short bias in this market, that'll probably hurt me. The tactical, I kind of don't blame you. You know, I was only looking for 5 points, and that turned into a nightmare. You know, I'm literally looking for 5 points. And then it turned into me having to manage the trade, manage my way out of it. Oil should be good trading tonight. Yeah. I mean, if oil's pushing up, then gold and NASDAQ's pushing down, or vice versa. So oil has definitely been a decent trade. So if oil's moving, then usually NASDAQ's moving as well. All right, we're getting a little push down here. Ooh, missed that inside bar here. 2-minute. Damn it. Guys, he has inside bars. See, this would have been a way easier trade. 2-minute inside bars on ES have been banging during the Globex. I have traded them during New York. I traded them on stream on My Funded Futures, but I haven't been trading them that much. I really need to start paying more attention to it during Globex, during Asia. I've been slowly moving away from the 5-minute chart, guys. I've been watching a lot of 2-minute, 3-minute YMs, 2-minute ES, NQ. And I think the reason, excuse me, I apologize for that. It's this throat coat tea. It's not my fault. It's the throat coat tea. I I think the reason I've been looking for quicker scalps and just looking for those base hits and then moving on to the next trade or next accounts and leaving those accounts alone. So how's everyone else doing tonight? You guys in any trades yet? Making any money? I'm out of my short. 1,000 multiplied by 5 Lucifer accounts. Alpine. Can you please show me how you put the fair value gap indicator on? Oh yeah, no problem. Naz, it's right here. It's in the community indicators. So if you go to, if you look up this down in the explore community indicators, and you just put in FVG, and this will pop up. Finet, the fair value gap GAO FVG, and it's Finet fair value gap. And download that, and then you just go over to your indicators here, and then pop it on. Hit save, and it should pop right back on. Change the colors to whatever colors you want. There we go. Nice little rejection there, and I missed it. Take a look at ES here. Inside buy. Market looking bearish, though. Market looking bearish. I could try it. Stop at the I'm long ES. Look for a scalp. Say I'm scalping this account because it's intraday trailing. So this is what I do. I'll look for 100, 200 bucks, 150 bucks. See money, take money. A lot of times it's negative R&R trades. All right, bang. There's 100 bucks. So we'll add that. So up on 155. We'll scalp off the 2. Yeah, no problem, Naz. Guys, yeah, do me a favor, smash that like button. If you guys are over on the YouTube Shorts version, hit that screen twice, I believe. That gives you the thumbs up. Let's push this channel over to 7,000 subs. We are getting there. Almost to 7,000. Amazing. I can't imagine. I think we started this channel, I say we, the royal we, because you guys are part of the community too. You're part of this channel. We started it. Let's take a look. Yeah, just about a year ago, right? It's just about a year ago. A little over a year ago now. So maybe a year and a few months. Boy, the portrait on the YouTube Shorts is really not pushing it out like it used to. 8 watchers on it. I don't even know the point. Maybe I just won't do that anymore. But if you go to the live here and look at the oldest, there we go. If you guys want to watch my first live videos. The very first day I got a camera, which was this one. It's the very first day I got a camera. Kind of fun. I'll throw the link in the chat if you want to check that out. A little nostalgia. That was my very first stream with the webcam. Probably didn't say much. There wasn't many people watching. How did I remove the blocks and have the lines on the fair value gap? I don't know if I did anything. Here's my settings. Maybe it's a different one. There's a few of those. There's a few different ones. So this is the one I'm using. Don't show the one photo again, the pine cone in the bathtub. A1 FPS, what's up? Roll glue up. Yeah, I mean, it's been a grind. It's just like Methodical Man said, you know, told me when I first started, just don't give up. So he reached out to me when I very first started. He found my channel and was, you know, one of my early supporters, and then reached out to me and said, just don't give up. Just keep grinding. Like, your channel is growing. I think I was at like 800 subs or 1,000 subs or something like that, maybe. I don't think I was quite at 1,000, because at 1,000 you get monetized. And yeah, I reached out and he said, just don't give up. He said it'll keep growing. So kind of like trading, right? Just can't give up. You just got to keep grinding. Do what you can, and over time something's gonna click. You're gonna find something that you like, as far as a strategy or your psychology. Maybe the what kind of accounts you like to trade. So like maybe daily payout accounts are the ones you like, or maybe the consistency accounts are the ones you like, where you're good at just taking little base hits. Or maybe you're a type of trader that swings for the fences and has big monster days. Like, I was talking to someone today in another chat room, and they were saying, you know, maybe they're listening, but you know, they're having a monster days with Bulenox. That's great, but Bulenox is not the account that you want to be having those monster days with. You know, take a My Funded Futures Pro account, you know, even a Take Profit Trader account when there's no consistency, and you know, perhaps they'll put you in the Pro Plus eventually, or, you know, but you take a pro account and then run that sucker up, or even an XFA where you can go to live. Any of those accounts that don't have the consistencies, and run it up, because they're obviously a good trader that can make a lot of money in a single day. So yeah, it's just like there's different, you know, different accounts for different styles of trading, for sure. Oh, I gotta change the fair value gap to 2.15 or 2.5. That might have been it. So yeah, like I said, those are my settings. Spread is terrible tonight. Helpful. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'm lucky to be up money right now. Up money and only down $50 in trailing drawdown. That's one of the things that I pay attention to the most when I'm trying to get over those buffers. So last night we were up $900 something on the My Funded Futures Rapid on the eval, and that's an end of day account. So you could keep pushing it. And I only needed $100 to pass it. And no, I needed, what did I need? $20 to pass it. And then I ended up getting down like even more. And I was down like 150 from passing. And then I got back to needing about 100. And then I had to hop off stream. And I was like, oh, I need to walk away. But the reality was, yeah, I turned off the stream, played the outro music, and I'm literally like pacing around here and pacing around. I'm like, all right, I'm getting that $100. Let's do it. And then I nailed it, and then passed the account. The nice thing is you can activate it the same day. So that is a nice thing. Lucid and My Funded Futures, you can activate those accounts the same day that you pass, which is an awesome thing, because if you get some good price action, and then all of a sudden it's like Okay, yeah, it's like we get some good price action. And you pass the account, and then you continue to trade the funded account that same day. Go and hit that consistency. That's a nice thing. This is kind of nasty. Not gonna lie. We are getting that rejection here. I don't know. I don't know why I don't trust it. Take a look at ES. What's gold up to? I was kind of hoping the market would kept pushing up through from the open, test that 480. That would have been a nice short opportunity, perhaps. Here we are testing that 420 again, 421. Hey, I didn't say how long I was going to walk away. That's for sure, Rage GT. Mama Pond in the house. A lot of people getting bans from TPT, Pinder. Yes, a lot of people. A whopping 270 people have been banned from TPT. 270 out of how many traders do you guys think the Take Profit Trader has? 100,000? I don't even know, like a lot. Yeah, it's kind of a joke, to be honest with you, Pinder. Yeah, the recent ban issue, it was due to bots. Supposedly bots. Good interview today. I listened to a good interview of the CEO. I will, if you guys search on X, you can find the interview with the CEO of Take Profit Trader. He says it was 0.3% of traders that were banned. So, 0.3. Master botting. Yeah, and I mean, even like this person that was banned on I'm gonna put him on this person that I see. I actually commented under his thing because he's all over the place with his. If you look at what he did, I'll show you. So now the CEO did say that, there could be mistakes. There could be mistakes. But let me look here. So let me see it here. So this person that's gone kind of viral on Twitter, he spent $686,000 in 19 months, received $577,000 in payouts. So meaning this guy is just full porting. This is what he's doing. He's passing accounts. He has many accounts, and then he just full ports them to try to get payouts. So he's just earning and burning. He's churning accounts, and then in my opinion, it's that's why they're really that's why they really got rid of him. Whether the bot thing, I'm not really sure, but there was something here. He had God, he's been just spamming. He's so mad that TPT has banned him. Let me see here. I think he got rid of it. There was like a crazy, like he had a crazy fill thing. Let's see. I can't find it. I think he took it down. There was like a statistic where he had like, it was like 13,000 fill order things and something like that. Something crazy. But yeah, I ended up commenting because he said like, he's like, well, he goes, I can't even trade bots with Tradeovate because you're not allowed to have bots on Tradeovate. There's no built-in, they don't have anything built into the platform. And I'm like, well, of course, like, but you can still trade a bot with Tradeovate because you can just use the trading view, like the link, the webhook thing, and you can still trade off Tradeovate using the TradeView bot thing. That's how Edgeful runs their bot. So when you pay for Edgeful and do their automated bot, you can still run it off Tradeovate. So who knows? But yeah. But yeah, 0.3%. I mean, 0.3%. Red Rose Prince in the house. What's going on? Yeah, the market's a little tricky right now. I'm going to trade. I'm not going to lie. That's why I'm just kind of sitting on my hands at the moment. Upcon, how was my day? It was great. Great day. No blown accounts. That's a good thing. And I was green on everything. So green on everything. Mind sharing that, yeah, the inside bar thing, it's right here. LDT inside outside bar. Right there. Booyah. Yeah, fast track trading thing was not good. All right. Getting a little perk up here now. Maybe I'll look for a long here. Come back down to that 420. Look for that bounce. Let me put my bracket on here. All right, I'm trying to 420 bounce here. Get up there. There it is. Bango. Up 256 now. Bear Trader in the house. Tim Korth, what is up? Did I see aftermarket move? I did not see it. I wasn't watching at all. Upcon. I was away from the screens. Yeah, I went to the gym, went and got a haircut, and I was editing videos. I edited that video today, made the video, edited it, listened to the town hall meeting for My Funded Futures. So did you guys listen to the town hall meeting for My Funded Futures? What did you guys think? I think there's a new plan coming out next week. So there's a new plan coming out next week. I don't know the details of it, but should be pretty good. They're also going to be releasing their platform to trade on, the Fintivo. I think it looks a lot like TradeC. Can you trade metals with trade day? Yes. Limited contracts, though. Limited contracts. TJP. Let me double check and find it for you before you get any accounts, though. Yeah, right here. So 4 lots. Max position is 4 lots micro gold and 4 lots micro silver. Max lots. 4 max lots. Here it is right here. Restrictions. Da 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 da. Oops. But yeah, it's right here. That's off Trade Days Discord. I don't think they've listed them. Let me see if they lifted them. Yeah, no, still same. Guys picking up any trade days, guys. Pine with a capital P. Pine with a capital P for trade day. Get those daily payouts. I'm working on 3 accounts as we speak. 350K end of day accounts. Nice, TJP. Yeah. Pine with a capital P. You know it. Vinny Swinny, what is up? I'm about to pass my FTT Daytonas. I hope they will pay out. Yeah, I had those Talladega night plans, you know. Talladega night plans. All right, looking for another trade here. Let's look at the 5-minute. See what we got going on. 5-minute looking a little lame-o. No inside bars yet. Gold. Currently have 250. 250 on this My Funded Futures rapid funded. Got to get over 2100. That's where the buffer needs to, that's where the buffer stops. And then you got to make another 500 on top of that, basically, to take a minimum of $500 payout. So a little different than Take Profit Trader, where Take Profit Trader, you got to get over $2,000 on a 50K, and anything above 2,000, you can take a daily payout. So can I explain my inside bar strategy? Sure. It's very simple. I just look for the break of it. So like on this inside bar right here on a 5-minute chart, I'll take a break. Stop usually goes below the 5-minute candles. So whether or not, whichever side it breaks, but it broke the bull side right here. So I would go long. So I'd buy here. And then I just look left. I go, well, how much am I trying to get? You know? So I go for a 1-to-1. Do I go for a 2R? Do I look left? Do we have a gap to be filled? Do we have a you know, the midnight open up there? Something, you know. That's usually how I look to take my profits. But that's basically it. On New York Open, I usually look for 20 points. I just look for 20 points. No matter where the stop is. 20 points, I'm in and out, done. All right. Getting a little pushback down here. I'd love to see it break out of this consolidation. Now, see, like all these fair value gap lines and stuff, it's a little tricky, right? It's just kind of jumbled up. You can still take it, but... So during the Globex, I've been looking for that 21, 28 ticks. I think during New York, I might look for a little more. Maybe look for 10 points and just try to hit that base hit with 200 bucks and be done. Because I took 3 trades today, and the reason was because I only took, I think, 28 ticks on the bounce during New York. And I was up like 120 bucks, 130 bucks. And I was like, well, maybe I'm going to try to go for a little more. So I ended up taking another one, and then I ended up making, hitting another one, and then I ended up taking the YM trade. So I basically took 3 trades and was up like 550 across all my funded accounts, except Lucid because the copy trader didn't work, but it was user error. It was user error. I screwed up. I forgot to turn them on. Turn it on for the Lucid. All right, market's just chopping around. Currently up 256. Looking for another trade. What are you guys in? You guys slinging contracts? Or you just bored as me with this market already? Oil sitting right on this VWAP. Top of the hour here in 5 minutes. Here watching paint dry, I know it. Maybe I gotta get some Pokemon packs to open up. You guys wanna look at my Pokemon collection again? Let's look at my Pokemon collection. You can't even see him though. Got some Pikachus. I got some Charizards. Mint. Look at these Charizards, mint, gem mints, Charizards. Mint. Nice. All right, that's enough of that. I got a 1999. I got 2 1999. I got a Chansey Hollow 1999. Garbage Pail Kids? No, I never got into the Garbage Pail Kids. I was actually into Magic the Gathering when I was younger in grade school. So, any of you guys were into Magic? The old Magic the Gathering. Yeah, I used to play in grade school, but we actually played. I wasn't collecting. I'm just waiting for someone to buy all my 1990 baseball cards, right? I had wacky packages. Remember the Pogs too? Oh yeah, right. M Stone Pogs. Yeah. Say, I think my brother played Pogs. My brother was into Pokemons, but he definitely does not have any of the, you know, his cards. But I have all my sports cards from the 80s and 90s. I have all of them. They're still, and you know, the thing is that I wish I would have been collecting Michael Jordan cards and things, but my favorite player at the time, for some reason, when I was like 10 years old, was Reggie Miller. So I would collect all these Reggie Miller cards. So I have like a whole binder full of Reggie Miller cards, and they're worth nothing. You know. Thank you for the sub, Jason Edson. What's going on? Hoping oil drops soon. Hey, Tommy C in the house. Worthless baseball cards, I know. I got a whole tote full. In the basement, just sitting there. I was kind of hoping that my father adopted some young kids, right? He adopted them as babies, and so, you know, was hoping that maybe my little brother or little sister would be into the sports cards things, but they're just into like Minecraft and Roblox, that kind of stuff. So just looking to see what someone better than me is watching. Jason Edison, I doubt it. I doubt I'm better than you. Thanks for joining though. I'm here every single night if you want to join or hang out. I'm here every single night, and I'm also on My Funded Futures TV at 10 a.m. every single morning for 30 minutes for the 30-minute Pine segment. So welcome. We're trying to sling some contracts, but the market's not cooperating. You are getting these bounces off these fair value gap lines, but you were king if you had a Griffey Jr. rookie. Yeah, I don't think I do. I have some older cards too from the 70s, maybe. Good fire starter sports Dawn, absolutely. ESM6 is starting to move a bit. ESM6. Oh, ESM6. Sorry, I'm like ESM6. Yeah, it's starting to perk up. I took one trade off ES just for a little scalp, and obviously in hindsight, I took it off this inside bar, and we have kept going. This would have been a beautiful swing, but oftentimes when I trade off the 2-minute and I'm trading these inside bars, I just look for the little scalps. In this case, it moved pretty well. Maybe I'll get in the habit of just trying to trail my stop. But looking at this inside bar here, you know, you wouldn't have got much out of it, but you never know. Coming right back here to the VWAP. Solo trader, buy or sell. I'm sitting on my hands. We're sitting right on the VWAP. We're consolidating after the big move. I'm trying to take a little scalps inside this little idiot box, basically, that we're putting in a idiot box, and I just been scalping back and forth a little bit. So till we break out of this zone, which who knows when, possibly during the Asia Open in an hour, or if there's another headline. But yeah, just looking for the little scalps right now, just to keep things lively. Yeah, one of them based on the stop is or 20 points, Dynamite. So I don't usually have anything set on what I'm looking for, Dynamite. But when I, through statistics of my trading over long term, that's usually what I come out to, right around 1-to-1. Yeah, helpful. It has been kind of crappy lately. I felt like last night was good though. I liked last night's trading. When we were trading, we had some nice back and forth. All right, rate it back under that 420. Are we gonna break lower? Eventually, I think we probably do push down into this 330 area. I just don't know when. Starting to break a little bit of a. Let me take a look at the 5-minute here. You have a trend line, sort of. Maybe we push down below that 400. Hey, Investars in the house. What's up, man? How was your day after your big payouts? Did you have a good day? I've got boxes of 60s and 70s baseball cards. Son had no interest in them. Perhaps the grandson will. I know. This is exactly Sports Don. That's what I keep thinking too. I'm like, well, I don't really want to just throw them in the trash. I mean, obviously, and they do have a little bit of value, you know, pennies, but figured if a kid was really interested in it, but I don't think they, you know, are into sports cards. They're into the new stuff, you know, they're into that ripping new packs but anything from the 80s and 90s, nah, they don't want anything. They don't want anything to do with those. But you go on Whatnot and everyone's ripping new packs. $252 people watching. Thank you so much. 100 likes. Guys, go ahead and smash that like button. I appreciate you. ASMR wax packs opening. Yeah, I know. I've been victim of watching some of that too on Whatnot. Watching the rips and stuff like that. Bidding on stuff sometimes. Don't recommend doing that at like 1 o'clock in the morning. You too. Yeah, Dynamite, yeah, for sure. All right, getting that push back up here, 24,411. So I don't really like taking the first test. What I like to see is a nice little line form and then take the test. I hate when it pushes right back up and tests it right off the rip, because oftentimes it'll push right through that and then this line will disappear. But this is just stuff that I've been observing. Kind of like that. See how I did that? So like in my video that I put out, I said I like to see 2-3 candles form at least while the line. So something like this, right? Where we haven't had a test of it yet. So like this, it pushes up. Plus, Miss K knows, like, I've seen her in the 80-20 stuff. If you take these lines, these fair value gap lines, and you line it up with the 20 levels and the 80 levels, you know, if you're trading, if you're part of that 80-20 stuff, you know, the magical 20s and 80s, not bad moves. You know, it's like extra powerful in my opinion. Where you're, you know, you get that push back up to that 80, you take the rejection off that, you know, that could be a nice, you know, 10-point scalp or more. So it's just a little scalping technique that I've been developing. Especially when you're looking at the 5-minute, it's just bar coding. Nice outside bar though. So I go for a little swing here. Little outside bar break to the downside. Ah, man, even this outside bar failed miserably. It's just chopping. Actually, it's at 24,400 level. 30-point stop. I won't go minis on that. I'll go micros. Yeah. Just waiting on my just wait to break out of this zone. Come on, we need a tweet. Someone tweet something. Guys, I appreciate you guys using my codes with Lucid, and they currently have that deal going on as well. Still, I appreciate that. The 40% off, and I believe it's 50% off if you're a new user. Don't quote me on that. I don't know if they're still doing that, but I appreciate you guys using my Lucid code. You guys have been really liking Lucid. So I'm thinking my top affiliates right now is with that you guys like the most is Lucid and Take Profit Trader. Those are the ones that you guys use the most, and I really appreciate you guys using my code Pine for those. You guys do use Apex a lot too. Those are my top. Trade Day, you guys don't really use that much. You use some, and My Funded Future, surprisingly, you guys don't use much, trade much, or use my code much. So I really, really appreciate that. I've had 332 new customers for Lucid. So 332 new customers. Well, since I've been affiliated with them, so that's lifetime. So glad you guys are liking that. Talk 20 minutes. Oh, is we have Trump talking, guys? Is Lucid paying on time? Yes. Let's ask. It's been a hot minute. Investors, how fast did Lucid pay you out? Investors just got a $10,000 payout yesterday or day before. Oh, Fed speaking. Oh, thank you, Stefan. Yeah, it took minutes. Minutes with Lucid. I mean, they're the fastest payout in the game. So I'll throw the link in the chat if you guys are trading with them. There's a Lucid. I Am Bruce Lee had a Lucid payout request to in the bank in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. So there's Lucid trading in the chat. If you're trading with them. Thank you for using code PINE. Oh, that reminds me, guys. This reminds me. So I gotta ask you guys a favor. This is kind of funny. I have $437 sitting in day traders affiliates I don't promote them. I don't trade with them. You guys have been using my code. I appreciate it. You guys. So here's the deal. I can't get the money out. There's a few things that need to happen. There's a few things that need to happen. I don't even actually trade. When I very first became got on YouTube, I ended up getting an affiliates with them, and so I haven't traded with them yet. I might look into them. I saw that Eric Lake got paid out the other day, and they sent him a hat. So that can't be that bad. I need. So here's the favor. I think they need unique people to click on the link. You don't have to buy anything, but I think they need unique people. Affiliates all right, here it is. Affiliates must generate 50 clicks and 5 signups within the last calendar month to qualify for payout. So I can't even get my money unless I have 50 clicks and 5 signups. So if you guys can do me a favor, I'm gonna put the link in the chat. If you guys just click that link, and if I can get 50 of you guys just to click on that link, that would be awesome for me. And then maybe I'll get 5 signups, and then I can take my 437 bucks out. And I don't know, buy some more evals or something. But you know, it's funny. I saw Methodical Man do this once with day traders, and I was like, that's interesting. But Eric Lake got paid. Eric Lake got paid recently with day traders, and then he posted that he got a hat. They sent him a hat. So yeah, right here. So Eric Lake in the house, posting the picture on the Discord. Look at this. He got a payout, and they sent him a hat. What a nice, beautiful piece of land he lives on, huh? Mountains. No sign up, but clicks. Yes. Yeah, guys. I mean, to be honest with you, I haven't pumped them or promoted them, but I mean, look at their products. They're not too bad. They've been around over a year now, so you can look at the products. They're not too bad. I would have to go and look through the rules and look at some testimonials. Testimonials, is that a word? Before I, do my due diligence. But they got static, straight to funded. They've been around. Well, it's been over a year because that's when I ended up getting an affiliation with them. Market's moving. Market's starting to pump here. It's time to look alive. Or was that gold? That was gold. Gold popping off. Thank you, guys. Thank you, EKS. Appreciate that. Yeah, I was just like, because Eric Lake was in the Discord. Wow, gold is taking off, guys. Gold squeezing here. Let's take a look at the hourly here. Yeah, it's starting to take off. Yeah, Eric Lake was posting in the Discord that he got a few payouts. So I was like, maybe I should, and he said he used my code, and I said, maybe I should go look to see if I have any money in there, because I barely even look. And I was like, oh wow, I have 400 bucks. This guys has been using that's when I know that, because of your guys' support and stuff, that I'm doing things right. Because when you're punching in my codes on a prop firm that I don't even promote, and you're trying my code first and getting that discount, that's pretty awesome. So I appreciate that. All right, gold popping up here. Let's take a look at NASDAQ. Is NASDAQ moving? NASDAQ's not really moving. I mean, it might go now. So gold and NASDAQ and ES all been moving together. You know, CL is just dead in the water. CL is flat. I mean, it's completely barcoding on the 5-minute chart. So baseball season's around the corner. You know, I was talking to my barber about it. I'm not big into baseball, but it's a sign of spring and summer. And when you live in the north, up in the north, it's like that's just the welcome sight. So I was watching little Red Sox Twins at the barbershop because they had it on the TV, and I was like, oh, springtime is finally here. Long depressing winter. I definitely got to move or get a place maybe next year, hopefully, if things go well financially. I would love to be able to just get a place someplace warm for the wintertime, get some sunshine. I had a blood test done. I was super low in vitamin D, like really low in vitamin D3. So I started having all kinds of weird issues where I was like itchy, like getting really itchy in my skin. And so I had the blood work done, and it said, yeah, your vitamin D levels are way low. So I started taking a vitamin D3 supplement because you just don't get no sunlight up in the north, and you know you're stuck inside all winter and it's dark. So for health reasons, I have to move to Florida for the wintertime. It's for health reasons. All right, I'm watching the market here. 24,430. It's looking like it wants to break out of this zone. I have a time of about 7:20 Eastern time. Simple solution, sunshine. Yeah, exactly. Rhonda, you like them? Oh, nice. You got your first payout with day traders. Let's go, Rhonda. Yeah, I do have a code with them, Rhonda, if you end up trading with them again. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. But yeah, there's the link. I'll put it in the chat one more time. I think that link will work. I don't know. For freaking health reasons. That's right. Yeah, I gotta get some sunshine. No sunshine up in the north. But starting to get nice. You can see the sun coming through now. Starting to get nice. Can't wait. Thank you, Beanstalk. Appreciate that. $15 31 days, like low 80s. If you know, you know. Gold is calibrated brutality. If you don't, yeah. Dynamite Baseball, I like the rain. Starks Academy, what platform is this? This is Tradeovate. And I'm trading right now on My Funded Futures Rapid. But I use Tradeovate for pretty much everything. The Pine of Wall Street. Dynamite's over in the portrait view. Yo, 44 the Punisher in the house. Are you guys using Onyx for day traders? AZ asks. Let me check to see what do they have for platforms. So here's the trading platforms. Quantower, Motorwave, Volfix, Sierra Charts, Jigsaw, Finmark, Atas, Wealth Charts, Bookmap. and then rhythmic, just generally just rhythmic. That's probably why I don't trade with them. They don't have trade evade, huh? And then they have their own. It's called Onyx, right? So that's the Day Trader's Onyx. I've never used it. So it looks like kind of like Trading View. Huh, I've never used it. Might look into them again. Now, they used to be able to trade 20 accounts with day traders, but I don't know if you can do that now. Up to 23.71 on an eval and take profit trader. Let's go. Let's go, Jason. Get those daily payouts, man. Love take profit trader. I haven't been banned yet, so love them. Is trader rate good for futures? I like it on. I mean, I've used Tradeovate since 2021, so I've also used Quantower. I like Quantower as well. And then the Project X stuff, I've used them. Keegan in the house. What's up, Keegan? Ryan Wiggins down 1,100 total on the eval. I'll try again tomorrow. Oh, let's go. Nice. I'm just happy that you're walking away. You know, you're not feeling it. It's like I'm down. Like I'm when I walk away. Not happy that you're down, but I got locked out for the day after losing 2K. I was halfway through the challenge, Rod. Yeah. Rhonda Trade says she used Quantower. I like Quantower too. I just like the Tradeovate just because it's portable and easy, and it's so much easier to stream with it because it doesn't take up any. Tradeovate web doesn't take up any bandwidth or anything like that when I'm streaming. So that's why I still use Tradeovate. Plus, it has the indicators I like. You know what I'm kind of wondering? I'm wondering if my funded futures is going to make me trade the Fintivo, their new platform, on their stream. They might force me to do it. I don't know. We'll see. Just like on Top Step where they all have to use the Project X. I hope not. But yeah, Tradeovate's good for futures. The broker too. So it's owned by, it got taken over by Ninja Trader, and then, or Tradeovate took over Ninja Trader. And then I think Kraken took it over. Something like that. We're going to continue to move up, or are we going to flip? I don't know. I wish we'd push up to this 480s. These have been nice plays, too, instead of waiting for those fair value gap lines. This 2 minute, these inside bars have been popping off pretty good. Gold these days is hyper trading, not even real. Sort of solo trader for sure. Thanks. You will now have me watching daily. I seem to trade better with some live, locking my Tradeovate so I don't. Oh, let's go, Jason. Yeah. So I do the same thing. It's I lock it out. If I'm done for the day and I want to get my trading fix in, I'll tune into other streamers and things like that. Do we need a copy trader or trade syncer if we have group trading and Tradeovate? No, you don't. The reason why I like it is so I can copy trade across multiple prop firms at the same time, and I can use the brackets. So let's just say this is my lead account, Dynamite. Like, so let's just say this My Funded Futures account is my lead account. Then I can just trade this account, use the brackets, and then everything will copy trade onto the other accounts. But it's risky. You know, you use these copy traders and stuff. It's risky business. I gotta shut this fan off. Hold on. You know, it can get risky where, you know, something happens and then you lose your accounts. Although TradeSyncer's been pretty good. I've had a few minor glitches and stuff, but nothing too serious. Yeah, a little inside bar here on ES. Bottom of the hour, though. This is a nice scalp. Man. Bottom of the hour. Do we get this little movement here? But nice scalp off that. Let's take a look at this 2-minute again. Woo. Pulling back. What's the best copy trade firm? TradeAvate does it itself. Yeah, so let's see. Let me sign into an account. I'll show you how to set up the copy trader. I got Lucid. Let's see, TradeAvate. I'll sign into my Lucid accounts. Lucid. Sign in. So this is how you group trade. You just you click up here, you go manage trade, manage groups, and then I got my 3 funded accounts right here. They're usually sitting over like this. You just move them over. Well, first of all, like I always say, you want to name the group, use code PINE, so that way you don't forget. And you always know to use code PINE when you buy Lucid accounts. That's step 1. Then you just take the accounts, slide them over, hit save. So that's saved there. Then when you go to trade, you click on the group name, which is here. Then you want to make sure that you're on at least one of those accounts that's in the group. So 002 right there. And then all you do is that you can't use brackets, but if you want to trade 1 mini on each one of those 3 accounts, you have to go to 3. You have to multiply it 1 each. So you have to go 3, and then it'll be 1 mini per account. Now, if you want to do, let's just say you want to trade 2 minis per account, you have to go to 6, right? Because you have 3 accounts, so it's times 3. So 2 times 3 is 6. So you just go 6, and that's how you do it. Micro, same way, but very, very simple. Yeah, can't use the brackets though when you're doing that type of group trade. I want to prove to my wife that I've done something productive with these payouts. Like buy more evals, right? What's up, Raul? What's going on? All right, Jason, I'll see you later, man. I'll see you later. Cook that dinner. Gold's where the party's at. Yeah, gold's where the party's at, isn't it? Gold is taking off. Was this some sort of headline? The reason why gold's taking off and Nasdaq's not? Nasdaq just pulled back to the VWAP and is just kind of just sitting there. I think you can trade 2 micros with My Funded Futures. So I think it's 2 gold micros. I think that's the limit on the 50K. Yeah, gold's just pushing higher. Scout Golds has been moving. Yeah, it's just, I'm used to seeing the gold moving with the Nasdaq. Looking a little more bullish than the overall market, that's for sure. Got a bunch of zero prints down here on MGC too. CNN, I'm not really trusting this support. Maybe you could get a little scalp off it, but I'm gonna watch ES here. The possible inside buy. So currently up 256 on this funded account. Tonight, taking a few trades. One ES, one NASDAQ. Or a few NASDAQ and then one ES. Trying to see if we can get another trade in here. There's that support line for, man. Just ripped off 5 points off that. You gotta really be focused on that one chart though. It's one of those deals where it's like, I should just pick one and stick with it on the stream, but you know, I'm really liking these inside bars as well. What's a zero print? I just stock up with apes. It's basically on the histogram that it skipped over this price. So 54 or 45.40.9 down to 45.40.6. You see how it just skipped over and didn't even fill any orders on those prices. And so what I call them zero prints, it's more of like an order flow type term. And that's on the histogram. And oftentimes on NASDAQ, you know, where it actually will fill all of them, you see, at least comes down and tests most of that. And you see you have one up here, which when you have a group, those are spots of interest for me. When you just have one, I don't really care about that. But when I have a group, I'll pay attention to that a little more, but usually on the minis, you know, on the minis. Whoa! I should have bought that bounce, right? Jeez. Guys, Vinay fair value gaps, I'm telling you, on the 5-minute chart, if you guys trade gold and you trade these and you're interested in that indicator, just check it out. This is something I'm going to start watching more and more and more. Wow, it's been money. And you don't see any bearish ones either. You don't see any bearish ones sitting up here. They're all been, maybe because the overall gold has just been bullish. Well, actually, you got one right up here. Look, we just practically almost smacked it. So way up here, but this is from days ago. This is interesting. I want to see how it reacts. I'm not going to trade this, but I want to see how it reacts. This is so 47. This is from let me scroll over here. Wow. This is from 3:20 at 1:40 p.m. So 3:20 at 1:40 p.m. We did have a bit of a reaction. Let's take a look at GC, the full contract, the mini, because that's what really matters. GC M6. We don't have any on the GC. So there's none on the minis. But you can see that we're reacting pretty well off the micros too. So I don't know. Something to watch for, I guess. Let's go back to ES. Gold's just popping off. ES and the old nasty Naz not really doing much. 20 minutes for the top of the hour. $30-minute looks caboose coming. Gold, perhaps helpful. If you're not trading gold in these days, the smallest position size is the best. Yeah, I'm only allowed to trade 2 micros. For sure. Okay, gold. No, now hard part. No more trades this session. Yeah, for sure. Go do the dishes. Go touch some grass. Ronaldo, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate that. If you guys haven't subbed, please give me a sub. And smash the like button too, which helps people like Jason Needson and Ronaldo find my channel. So appreciate that. NASDAQ still going up. It's gone up today, but not really. Jafar. Yeah, I mean it pushed up in the after the market closed, the RTH market, and then it's consolidated sideways. So it hasn't really moved. We've been getting a few little scalps off it, but gold's really been the play tonight. Gold's been a nice play. Charlie Hopkins just passed a 50K Lucid Flex using code PINE. Let's go. I added that part in, but I'm sure you did. Congratulations. Now you can activate it. Charlie, you pass it, you can activate it. Just give it about 5 minutes. It should be good to go. And you can start trading that funded account if you choose. Ever trade platinum, Dynamite? No. Let's go. Yeah, those instant activations pretty awesome. Yeah, just a quick reminder. Got it randomly logged on for noise, and you're definitely gonna be my evening go-to. Oh, cool, man. Yeah. Go-to for trade fix to avoid hopping back on. Oh, cool, Jason. Yeah, I'm on every single night. Globex open till right around 8 o'clock. I usually hop off. So a few hours, and then I'm on in the mornings for My Funded Futures TV. And yeah, I'm considering doing a little bit of more morning before I hop on My Funded Futures TV, guys, like I did last Friday. So hit that notification bell. Haven't quite decided if I'm gonna or not, but we shall see. Silver's moving now, I bet. Take a look at silver here. Silver going higher as well. Gold also going higher. Curious if we reject off this level, 54.80. Yeah, 45.83. Curious. On these on this indicator. And interesting enough, ES and NASDAQ pushing down, and oil starting to push up. So out of nowhere, gold and silver, the metals are popping. So we're getting some mixed signals from what we had in the last few weeks. This used to be the case where NASDAQ would push lower and then gold would push higher, and vice versa, and where everyone's been fearing the oil in the last few weeks. So I don't know, the oil's been inverse to the NASDAQ. First inside bar paid. I actually wasn't paying attention, guys. I've been watching the 2-minute chart, but the first inside bar on NASDAQ actually paid quite well to the upside. 25 points. If you guys are new to the stream, I usually take the first inside bar on each session. So whether it's Asia, Globex, or New York, I'll take the very first 5-minute inside bar break. NASDAQ looking a little dumpy. 15 minutes before Tokyo Open. Looking at the gold daily, is high probability will pop up to the 50% mark before doing whatever it'll do. Yeah, possibly. Steven breaking through. YMES and NQ down. Up 600. Man, I disdain the second half of combines to pass. I agree. I agree. I mean, trying to trade them, get that 50% and pass them in 2 days, definitely not easy. Help me pass my Apex eval. Oh, I don't want anyone copy trading me on this stream. I mean, I have some bad nights. Bad nights. We have some good nights too, but I'm just like you guys, trying to sling around contracts, trying to do it. All right, I think the market's gonna hold off here until the Tokyo Open. I heard voices outside my window. Heard the voices. Hey, Eric Legg, what's going on, man? Eric Legg, we were just talking about your day traders payouts. Congratulations. Have a great night. So every session, the first 5 minute inside bar, just break. Yeah, so I generally, I have a video on it on the first inside bar. I look for the break. If you check out my long form videos, it's called the ORB Killer. I'll throw the link in the chat. Any system that you find like this, the market's change, so you have to do your do due diligence, do a little back testing, do a little forward testing with cheap evals, things like that. That's what I like to do. I'll throw the link in the chat. That's the video on it. But it's a pretty good. It's just something I observed one day. So it's one of the only strategies that I can claim is mine in a sense, because I've never been able to find it anywhere else. But I was inspired by looking at more time-based things, like from Tom Hugard, where you talk about the school run trade and you know, just looking at like the 945 bar break and all that stuff. Well, I started trading those inside bars because obviously that's nothing new. But then looking at the very first one during the New York session and then trying to develop a strategy around it, because where there's a lot of volatility and just taking that first inside bar. So it's something that I've passed a lot of evals on. I've gotten, you know, made a lot of money towards payouts and everything else. So sometimes I'll just, if I have a 1 day to pass eval, I'll just take that first inside bar during the New York and close my eyes and say, well, maybe we'll get this eval passed in one shot off that break. And so that's something I do. 10 minutes before the Tokyo opens. Why is gold not having any pullbacks? Yeah, it's weird. NASDAQ, well, you're going to see something. You're going to see some fireworks here in a second. So, all right, here's something I wanted to see here. We are testing that level, this fair value gap level. We got an instant reaction off it. If we zoom in here on the 5 minute, and so man, that is a nice scalp. Good 5 points off that. So 5 minute chart, Benet fair value gap here is what I got on there. That's the lines you're seeing. I mean, 5 points in gold is money. Hardly any drawdown whatsoever. Will it keep coming down? I don't know. But maybe looking back at 45.61 for the bounce, or yeah, ICT Prodigy. I got this indicator here, and I like it. It's been working good off the 2 minute chart on NASDAQ and the 5 minute chart on gold. I bought the book Best Loser Wins. Got to read that soon. You seem to really like it. Yeah, it's a great book. It's my favorite book. It's one of my favorite trading books. Best Loser Wins. He's coming out with a new book too, which is pretty awesome. That squeeze on gold, holy crap. Yeah, I don't even know where, you know, NASDAQ's not doing anything. And got some inside bars here on ES. Top of the hour though. Top of the hour. Just thinking about taking the breaks of these. Looking for a little scalp. Currently up about 256. There's the break. Tight stop. I'd like to be out of this trade. We're gonna stop in place, risking $100 to make 100. So this is an intraday trailing rapid account funded. So I gotta, you know, you gotta do a little scalp sometimes. To keep your intraday trailing drawdown intact. All right, a few minutes here. 6 minutes before the top of the Tokyo Open. Hopefully they don't get the little whipsaw action. All right, stopped out on that one. Still up 151. Still got 1885 in drawdown. Let's wait for the Tokyo Open. Gold still rejecting off that 4586.9. Gold could have some fireworks here at Tokyo, where it could get some good gold movement. This might be the play. DCA baby, we dropping. Let's go. Been in short since 427. Look at a little quick scalpage. ICT 4.2, 427. All right, we should get that movement here. I noticed that there's a lot of fakeouts on the 5 break while checking a true break on the 1 minute. Win more. What do you think? If you can trade a 5-minute chart, I mean a 1 minute chart, you know, it all depends on what you're looking for. But I've been trading this 2 minute for a little while, maybe a week. I've been trading 5-minute charts since 2021, and I've been trading 2 minute charts for about a week. About a week and a half, 2 weeks, but I mean, whatever works for you, for sure. 1 minute, one minute breaks. Sometimes I find a little bit tough to get in the entries if you're looking for 1 minute inside bar breaks. But the sweet spot for me has been on NQ, has been the outside bars. Now, when we back tested and forward tested on stream maybe a week ago, we took inside bar 2 minute breaks, and overall it ended up being about 50-50. But the outside bars on the 2 minute chart ended up being really, really good. And we were looking for 1-to-1s, just 1-to-1s. But we'll see. So a little fake out there with the ES. Just chopping around before the Tokyo Open. Note to self. Gold's got my interest though. Gold is got my interest. Just a reminder before I end up hopping off, guys, is My Funded Futures Rapid plans are still on sale, $97. So if you're using those, if you use My Funded Futures, use code PINE. I appreciate it. And here it is right here on the chart for the Tokyo Open here. It's $97. That ends tonight, I believe. So get it in, use code PINE. Also, the Apex sales right now still I ended up passing a bunch again today. So I think I have like 13 Apex accounts now again. So building up back up to 20. I just took that 50K payout from Apex. So looking to build those back up after I ended up blowing some. And yeah, I got those built. I ended up passing a bunch today. I'm using the, if anyone's wondering, I'm actually trading the intraday trading accounts, 50Ks on Apex, because I like the no daily loss limit when I'm trying to pass the evals. But that's the only reason. Besides that, the end of days are definitely the way to go when it gets to the funded accounts, end of day accounts. But I appreciate you guys using my code PINE for Take Profit Trader, My Funded Futures, Tradeify, Lucid, all that good stuff. Bulanox. So you guys picking up some Bulanox again this month. Thank you so much. I can't wait till they get Trade Evade or something. But yeah, appreciate you guys. I've been using your code on TPT more than I like to admit. Red Candles, what's going on, Red? Damn, 50K, yeah, up 50K. Not in single payout. I think I said one payout, but yeah, that was actually 3 payouts back to back to back, but 50K total. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna call it there. I am tired, and I have to pee like no man's business, and I'm starving. So up 151 on the funded, nothing great. I'll probably do some more trading a little bit later once the market gets moving. But I'll see you guys tomorrow morning on My Funded Futures TV, 10 a.m. I want to see the pine trees in the chat for the My Funded Futures stream. Thank you so much for the support. And use code PINE. Stay tuned for the outro music. Peace, guys. Thanks for being here. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning or tomorrow night. Later. Good luck.
Planetary trader, charts lit, wrist tight, inside bars only. Let's work.
I'm trading in the pies, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk of fine, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Wake up pre-market, NY session on. Levels from the overnight, buyers ready drawn. Inside bar forming, volume going quiet. That's the market talking, telling me be patient. Ain't Q moving fast, ES play it smooth. YM respect the highs, let the candle choose. Prop firm rules, yeah, we play it right. One trade a day, still we done by noon. No gambling, this chestnut.